G'day guys and gals. So Lee's Paradox Sim is a little bit hard. A little bit. Takes a little bit of patience more than anything. I had a couple of things go wrong in the process of recording this, and it took me a while to actually work out what was going wrong. Got there in the end. I've taken off the module, but I will absolutely tell you guys 100% if you have this module, totally use it. It'll make your life 100 times easier. I have no specializations, 200% trust, potential 5, E260. All right, okay. Now, we're going to be going in with skill 3. If this one helps you out though, guys, please like, subscribe, helps me get in the algorithm, and I greatly appreciate the support. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of single block vanguards. Not the greatest things in the world, but we have them. So I'll fast forward this, and we're just going to get as many deployment points as we can within reason. And then we're going to deploy Lee just here. After that, we're going to deploy a roadblock here. Cycle Reed's skill. Now, sometimes, as you can see, guys, I will point out that when these spiders split, sometimes one can get flung off in a bad direction and you just end up dead unlucky. There's nothing you can do about that. It is literally just dumb luck. And they get flung into the exit and get through. There's nothing you can do about that. It's just an off chance that sometimes, very rarely, happens. And you've just got to kind of deal with it, unfortunately. You've just got to pack up and try again. Outside of that, I've never had any of these wraiths get through. They have looked to be very close at times, but I've never actually had one get through, so fingers crossed. We're going to deploy a second roadblock just there. And I'll drop this back up to 2 times now that I've done my little bit of explaining. So you'll notice that I still haven't deployed Salin. There is a reason for it. So as you can see, some of these little the little splits got very close again. Thankfully, none of them got through. Thankfully, I haven't had any of them leak through, but I can see it happening, so that's why I warned you guys. If you feel like you need to use Vigner's skill here, you can. A lot of the time, though, Lee will actually pick them up. I will use Reed's skill here, though, because Reed, when her skill is active, she gets 2 deployment points, which sort of counterbalances Lee, who is currently leeching 3 each time. So this is the last actual enemy wave. So what we're going to do is we are going to deploy Kaylin here, facing up. I'm going to use Granny's skill. And I am also going to use Vigner's skill because I want Lee focusing on as much as possible. So I'll fast forward this. And again, once Reed's skill is ready, I'm just pretty much going to use it. I'll wait for the next wave to come through. So use it nice and early to make sure that you are collecting that whole wave. Granny will probably let some of these leak, but that's alright, because Lee will tidy them up. And this is why we need a whole bunch of deployment points, which is why I delayed Kaylin as late as I did, or Salin, I'm not sure. Every time Lee gets stunned, he does chew up more deployment points, which means that unless you have a stockpile, the snipers who stun him throughout the map will gradually leech deployment points. if for whatever reason they don't get pushed in the hole, they can eventually result in quite a bad little bit of deployment point drainage. So yeah, that's how you get through that, and I hope that helps.